it's Tina and I am back and I am in braids. Oh my god. Guys, alright, listen, okay? This took me 7+ hours to do. Alright, to be fair, I was cooking in the middle of everything, but at the same time it still took me a good 7 hours to do this. I knew it was gonna take long because I braided my hair before last year. No, 2019. Was that last year? What year are we in? I don't even know what's going on. 2019, I did braid my hair to go to Jamaica. I did it myself, and that took me 5 hours, and those were larger braids. So I knew this was gonna take long, but I don't remember like how long it was actually gonna take. Like, you know when you know something, but then you don't remember until you actually do it again? Yeah, that's what happened to me. So 7 hours in, my thumb is sore. I lost a nail. Like, it was a whole situation, but I got my braids done. Ooh, and I'm so proud of myself. I did it myself, and I can appreciate anybody charging me like hundreds of dollars to do this, because it took a lot, guys. It took a lot of work. Let me pull it down so y'all can see it. Ooh, it took a lot of work, okay? And it's not like the neatest, like it's not the best, most professional look, but this is okay with me. And I use a 54-inch braid in here, so you know, I like it. Turned out pretty decent, and I'm gonna pat myself on the back because whoo, the time and effort that went into this was crazy. But anyway, that's not what this video is about, okay? We're just gonna do a little bit of chatting. We're gonna get ready. I'm gonna use some new products. We're just gonna have a good time. So if you wanna see how I got this look with some new products, then stay tuned and I will talk to you soon. Alright guys, so as usual, we're starting off with a clean, freshly washed face. I already filled in my eyebrows, but I'm gonna go in with my moisturizer, which is from Murad. It's the clarifying oil-free water gel, and this one was actually sent to me, so I did my first sponsored Instagram post. It was a few weeks ago now, but that was my first sponsored post, and you guys that are following me on Instagram really supported that post, so thank you guys so much. It's so interesting to me that people are so against disclosing sponsorships. Like, if you take a sponsorship that you truly believe in, like you try the product and you like it and you want to share it and you're being sponsored, why not, right? And then why can't you be upfront and just let your viewers know? Like, that post to me and the support that I got from it confirms that I'm doing something right. I am not the type of person that just shills for a brand. You guys know this. I only recommend products that I truly believe in, and I'm not gonna steer you guys wrong for a buck. You know what I mean? Oh, let me go in with this Becca Light Gleam Primer and Topper. They sent these to me. They sent me the full set. So these are primer and glittery topper cream shadows. There are 6 versions available, and they have a matte side and then a glittery topper side. So I'm gonna use the shade. Which shade is this? This is Golden Hour. So it has the matte beige side and then like a glittery sparkly topper side. So yeah, I don't shill for any brands, okay? And you guys realize that, and that's what that post proved to me. Like, you guys know my heart and know that I'm not just here to sell you products. At the end of the day, my integrity, wait, I need something to blend this out. I'm gonna use this Rare Beauty concealer brush. At the end of the day, my integrity means more to me, and my relationship with you guys means more to me than my relationship with a brand. At the end of the day, I can afford to buy the products that I'm interested in, so I don't have to beg to be on a PR list. I don't need to be on a PR list. It's nice to be on a PR list because you get products ahead of time, you can test them out, and then I can share that with you guys. So of course I love that benefit. Ooh, oh, it's not matte. It has like a little bit of sheen to it. Can you guys see? Let me see. Can you guys tell? You can't tell because I can't tell in the viewfinder. But it has like a little bit of sparkle to it, so it's not like a flat matte. But yeah, I appreciate being on a PR list. Like, it's really helpful for me to be on a PR list. It does help my channel a lot. I don't have to buy everything, you know what I mean? It does help me out. But at the same time, I'm not gonna compromise myself and my channel and my relationship with you guys just to remain on the good side of a brand. And to me, the brands that I can, let me use this Makeup by Mario Prime It, I don't even know what the hell it's called, Master Eye Prime and Set in the shade Deep. I'm just gonna use the setting part. But the brands that appreciate my honesty are the ones that I want to work with anyway, right? So it doesn't matter to me if I have a negative review and then a brand is like, well, I'm not sending her anything else. Then keep it. I don't want it, so it's not a problem. But if I have like critique of your product and you take that and then build on that, then great. That's what it should be. Like, I'm not just here to talk about, oh my god, this product is so amazing, you should get it. No, we're gonna critique a product because at the end of the day, you guys are spending your money, and I hate feeling like I recommended something that's not that great. Okay, we're going in with this Lorac Pro palette in the shade Noir. This is the Smoky Taupey palette. And I love this. I love this color story so much. I'm gonna insert the swatches so you can see this. So there are 18 shades in here, 6 of them are matte, and then the remaining 12 are shimmers. And I think this is my Natasha Denona Glam Palette alternative. I don't need the Glam Palette. Like, this is awesome. There are bronzes in here, taupey shades, some deeper smoky tones, which I prefer, especially with darker skin. You need darker tones. So I really like this one. But yeah, I only want to work with brands that will take that feedback, like Kaleidos. I told you guys when I did my review video that I was going to reach out to the owner that I speak to, one of the co-founders that I speak to the majority of the time, Mark. He's the one that communicates for PR products, you know? And he provided me with an affiliate code. I actually was one of the first ones to test out the program. I think there were probably 3 or 5 of us that actually had affiliate codes for this launch, and I could have really like pushed that code and been like, yeah, buy the product, it's so awesome, even though I wasn't fully enjoying it. So I don't even know the shades I'm going in with. It's on this little thing. I can't be bothered. Anyway, I'm just gonna point to them. So let's use the deeper brown shade. So I could have really shilled for the Fresh Fantasy collection, and you guys would have gone out and bought it and used my discount code, my affiliate code, and I would have gotten a kickback. And, you know, I would have been laughing to the bank, but at what cost, you know? The cost of you guys getting the product and probably not being happy with it, and then you're like, wait a minute, what the hell? Then you're gonna be questioning me like, was she being honest or was she just hyping this up to get a sale? You know what I mean? And I never want to do that. And the interesting thing is, and that's the other thing that confirmed to me that I'm doing something right, even though I didn't give the collection a glorious review, I wasn't like raving about it because I had issues with the eyeshadow palette, you guys still use my affiliate code, and I still ended up making money off the affiliate code. So it's like, hey, I can still be open and honest, and you guys will still go ahead, buy what you want to buy, because, you know, I already gave you the pros and the cons, and I gave you the feedback. And if you wanted to pick it up, you used my code, and that to me is awesome. Okay, these shadows are nice. They're picking up nice, they're building up nice, there's no patchiness. They're a little bit soft, but they're not as soft as their original formula. So Lorac did their relaunch. I mean, they're redoing their formulation, they're redoing the packaging. I don't know that it's necessarily a relaunch, but more like a revive of the brand. And I like that so far. I really like an all matte eye, but I'm not gonna do that now because, you know, we have shimmery stuff to put on the lids too. But I love that. So yeah, it shows that I can tell the truth, I can be very open and honest, and you guys will still support me either way. Like, if you want to try it yourself, you're gonna try it. I'm gonna use this dark shimmery shade, this one here. It's like a really rich dark taupe, and as I said, I was gonna reach out to the co-founder and I let him know like how I felt about the product. I sent him a link to my video and he was very receptive. He said nothing changed with the formulation, so I don't know why those particular eyeshadows just didn't work for me. But he said they didn't change the formulation is still the same. But since the color story was a little bit lighter, a little bit more on the neutral natural side, like maybe those color additives weren't the best. but he said, you know, nothing changed, and they're also working on expanding the contour shades that they released. So I want to have that kind of relationship with Kaleidos, and he already confirmed. He's like, girl, you're still gonna get the future launches, so you know, it's great to work with you. Thank you so much for everything. And that's the kind of relationship I want to have. That is a pretty, oh, that is pretty. You know what, you guys need to see. So you see how pretty, ooh, this is the kind of thing I like to do on my eyes, like an everyday going out look. This is what I would do, just a simple look, nothing crazy, you know. All right, shimmer, shimmer, shimmer. Let's do, should I do this one or this one? Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, let me try the taupey one first, this one. So this one is a very soft shimmer. I'm just trying different brushes. I don't know if this is gonna pick anything up. Oh, it does. So there are two different kind of shimmer textures in here. You have like a regular shimmer formula. Okay, that's not picking up a damn thing. I lied. And I can tell you guys I lied without feeling bad. Because I didn't mean to lie. Okay, yeah, so that picks up. This needs a stiffer brush to pick it up. So there's like a regular shimmer formula like this one. And then there's a more glittery shimmer formula. So we're gonna do both. Oh, that looks so pretty. Okay, let me go back in with the dark taupe one that we had used before with this brush. Okay, because the other brush I used was like a natural hair brush, and it didn't pick up as much as this synthetic brush from Rite Aid. For eyeshadow brushes, I feel like synthetic shader brushes are the best way to go because they work with the majority of eyeshadow formulas. That looks nice. Okay, little rock. Let me find out. Carl is over there doing some things. Did you guys know that the founder's name is Carl? That's why Carl. Am I saying that funny? Carl. That's how Americans say it, right? Carol. That's how I would say it. Carol. Okay, Carol. So Carol spelled backwards is Lorac. That's why the brand's name is Lorac. When you know that, you can't unsee it, and then you're like, let me find out. They're doing something. So, oh, the interesting thing about these palettes too, look how thin they are. First of all, I didn't realize, like I saw it and I saw the promotion saying, oh, you know, you can do this with the palette. But when I got the palette, it's so thin, very sleek, reminiscent of their Pro line, right? Very travel friendly, perfect. But it lifts up in the back to reveal that, and then they have a little key thing. The key thing is in my packaging, but you push the little key thing through these holes, and you can use anything. Let me just use something. I can't, but I go for the key thing, so I'm just gonna use this. So you just pop the shadows out. You see how it's lifting out? And then you can rearrange them however you want. And then if you have the other palettes, you can mix and match and like create your perfect palette. So I thought that was neat. Now the only thing that I'm not the biggest fan of, which is just a personal thing, are the small pans. Like, I don't like small pans, but for some reason this works for me. It's working. Like, it's okay. It's much smaller than I expected, but then at the price point I was like, what did you really expect, Tina? Because I believe this is $35 for 18 shades. So what was I expecting exactly? I'm not sure, like what I was telling myself. But even though the pans are small, you're still getting a decent amount of product. So these are like the same size as the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, because they have 0.03 ounce of product, which is smaller than like a small size eyeshadow on the market, which is 0.05 ounces. So this is 0.03, which is not bad. And I love how sleek this is. Okay, I haven't heard a lot of people talking about this, but I'm gonna talk about it because I think this is so great. I'm gonna do a full video doing the swatches and stuff because I think this deserves some shine right now. I already posted on my Instagram. I was like, y'all, let me find out Lorac over there doing things. Anyway, let's go in with one of the shimmer shades now. So I'm gonna use this one here. This is the more glittery one. Oh, let me grab my Rite Aid brush again. And we're just gonna pop that right. Oh, you know what? That's pretty. I should pop that on the lid though, not on. Yeah, look how pretty that is. I kind of want to use the Becca shimmer thing too, but the sparkle is already there from this palette. Yes. So I do want to share this palette because I think if you're on the market for a smoky taupey palette and you don't want to buy the Glam palette from Natasha, because let's be honest, it's $65. It's a lot of money. The formulation, I know a lot of people love the formulation, but you know, it's also Natasha, so I don't care about Natasha, and I'm not getting the Glam palette. I have decided that I am not getting any of her products. I asked you guys in a shopping block if I should give her another chance, and some of you guys were like, yeah, give her another chance, I'd love to see what you think, blah blah blah. But then a lot of you guys were saying to me that you haven't purchased from Natasha because of how rude she was when she spoke about me, and you guys have had my back since then. So it's like I would be a traitor if I then decided to support her. So I'm not going to do it. I am not. And somebody was like, hey, yeah, do it on your own time, do it off camera, we don't have to know about it. And I thought that was funny, but I was like, I'm still gonna be putting money in her pocket, so I'm not gonna do that. So we're not gonna try out Natasha Denona. We're giving up on her. No ma'am. All right, this looks pretty, but I want to go in with the glitter side for the Becca just to test it out. So the other thing that I wanted to mention, oh yes, so this side has like a brush style applicator, and it's painting on the color really nice. Ooh, okay. So it does apply the product really nicely. And then the other side, the more matte side, which is, it's not matte, it has a paddle style applicator. So let me show you what that looks like. So you see, it's more like a concealer wand, you know? That shimmer is so pretty. I need to blend out the edge. Let's see how this works with, oh, yes, it moves. Okay. So you have some time to work with it. It's very sparkly and very pigmented though. Oh my god. Yes. This is an interesting product from Becca. Like, you wouldn't expect Becca to come out with this kind of product, but I don't mind it. I know, who's her face? Huda. Huda has released similar products where she has a matte side and a shimmer side. So it's not like revolutionary, but you know, we're trying it out. I did not need to get that much glitter all over my face, but that's fine. I like it. I probably need to buff out. Yeah, let me add some more of my dark shade on that outer V because I covered it up a little bit with the shimmer. The other thing I wanted to ooh, why am I picking up that? You know what? That's fine. I'm picking up the dark purple. I went into that by mistake, but we're gonna run with it. You know, it was meant to happen. So we're just gonna pop that on the outer edge. You know what I like about these shadows? They're building up nicely on each other. That's good. I have been encountering some products, some palettes that don't build and blend on top of each other, which is a pain in the butt. If you want to just plane your eyeshadow and mix things around, like, you don't want to have to be bothered with the eyeshadows not sticking, right? So I appreciate, oh, come on now, Lorac. I'm putting some more of the dark brown and the black. These build up nice and they blend out really well. Okay. Let me clean off my brush. But the other thing that I wanted to talk about was the fact that I hit 98,000 subscribers. Some of you guys were messaging me and leaving comments like congrats, and I'm like, thank you so much, but you know, I don't want to celebrate such a milestone because it may be short-lived. The thing that you guys don't see that I see from the back end is the numbers going up and down. So my net average has been in the positive these days, but it's like a positive 10 or a positive 20. And I'll probably insert what it looks like from my end from the creator standpoint. It shows me how many subscribers I've gained in the last 28 days compared to the previous 28 days. So I'll see like a positive 72, and we're talking about over a whole month. So it's not like, oh, I gained 78 in one day. No, it's 78 over a month, and that is net because I'm still losing subscribers at the same time. So I don't want to celebrate certain milestone. I know I thank you guys so much for the support, and I thank you guys for like thinking about me and congratulating me, but I'm too nervous to say, yay, we're at 98K, and then tomorrow I drop down to 97 again, because that's how my numbers have been for the last couple of years. Like, they have been fluctuating up and down. So I'll be at 98 today, and then we'll drop down to 97.9. And if you guys have been watching my numbers, that I've been at 97.9 for months. We're talking about months, okay? I had a quick jump when I was on Jen Loves Reviews channel, so a lot of you guys are new from her channel, so welcome. Thank you guys for supporting. So I had a quick jump then, but since then I've been stuck at the same number for months and months and months. And what you guys don't realize is that I was at 97.998 for about 3 weeks straight. So that goes to show, like, what? I was that close to the 98, and then I finally went over the 98, and I went to 98,020, right? And then the 20 would drop back to 10, and I'm like, oh shit, is it gonna drop back under the 98? And so I haven't been celebrating the numbers, the milestones, because I don't want to celebrate it, jinx myself, and then it drops, and then I'm like, oh, you know, it, like, I would feel bad if I celebrated gaining all these subscribers and then boom, it just comes and slaps me in the face because it's reduced after a little bit, you know? So that's why I haven't mentioned it, but thank you guys for the support. We are not, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation. The one I have is 440C. I don't think we're gonna make it to 100K this year, and that's fine. And that's fine. It made me a little sad initially, like thinking about it. I'm like, I see so many other people growing and getting the views, and I'm like, I've been here for so long, like, what's wrong with me? And you know, you focus on the numbers and you start questioning yourself and like, why are you doing this? Why are you here? And it definitely is discouraging. But then I see the comments from you guys, and every time I feel down and I make a comment about it, you guys always lift me up, you know, and you guys believe in me so much, and I really truly appreciate it. But I have to be realistic at the same time. Like, we're not gonna make it to 100K this year. I don't know if I'll ever make it to 100K. We're very close, but 2,000 based on my growth projection is gonna be years out. Like, if I'm only gaining 20 subscribers a month, then that means it's gonna take me 100 months to get the extra 2,000 to get to 100K. That's how bad the numbers look from my end. So yeah, it's discouraging, but you know what? Like I said, you guys make me feel so good that, you know, I'm not gonna look at the numbers anymore. I'm just gonna keep pushing, just keep doing what I do, keep sharing makeup for the love of makeup and not care about anything else. I post videos that don't necessarily get a lot of views, and that is discouraging too, because as far as the algorithm works, if you post a video that doesn't get the attention that your other videos get, then your channel kind of gets a ding, and then the algorithm won't promote and push your videos as much, and a lot of people end up staying away from certain videos just because of that. They're like, okay, it's like doing a test where you score a 50 versus doing a test where you're scoring 100 or 90 or 80. Obviously the 50 is gonna bring your average down, and most people don't want to have those videos on their channel doing poorly, because at the end of the day it's gonna reflect badly on the channel. And for me, I use the Boi-ing Concealer. For me, I want to do videos that I enjoy doing. They might not do great, but you know what? I'm just gonna still share them, and they're videos that are completely informative, like a video that I just did for the glitter baby shadows from Smith & Cult. That is underperforming, like, it's bad, but I feel like that is still a resource that you guys can have. If people are looking for swatches, like, that will be a reference for them to see the shades, you know? And I also did like my Cleona swatches, where it was just a quick swatch video, and those videos won't necessarily get the views, But if anybody is looking for those swatches on a skin tone such as mine, then they will have that reference. And that's what I aim to do. I want to be a reference. I've always wanted to be a reference, you know? But in case you guys were wondering why people don't post tutorials and stuff anymore, is because it affects their channel and it affects them with the algorithm, because they're doing tutorials even though people request them. They're not getting the views. They're honestly not getting the views. So why are people doing them, you know? Just like the hair video that I posted where I showed you my straightening technique. I did that video just because. I was like, hey, people have been asking me for hair videos. I know it's not gonna get a lot of views, but I'm still gonna do it anyway. And actually, I got average views on that video. I was surprised. I expected it to be really low, but it did pretty decent on my channel. It was a decent little video, and a lot of you guys were like, yes, show us more hair videos. And I might incorporate a couple more just because you guys want to see them. So I'm just gonna be trying out different things, do videos that make me happy, do videos that I think are helpful, and just go with the flow and not focus on the numbers, because my channel is doing okay. It's not a struggle bus channel, you know? I'm happy still doing the videos. I'm not forcing myself to do things that I don't want to do. I am doing videos that you guys, some of you enjoy, some of you don't, and I will mix it up here or there, and that's just how I'm gonna approach it. Ooh, this powder is nice. This is from, who is this? Sephora. Who is this? The Sephora collection. Their, what is this called? The Micro Smooth Baked Face Compact. The shade I'm using is tan. This powder is actually pretty nice. But yeah, I'm just chugging along. Hopefully you guys are doing well though. Like, how is everything going with you guys? Are you guys registered to vote? I hope you are. In the US right now, we are coming up on the election. I know a lot of people are mailing in their ballots right now because they have mail-in votes. I vote in person. I got the confirmation on where my polling place is, so I will be voting in person. November 3rd, I believe, is the voting date. Wait, let me confirm that. Yeah, November 3rd is election day. Girl, listen, I will be in person voting because we need a change. I did not vote for Trump in 16. I will not be voting for Trump again. Listen, this man has incited so much hatred. So many people feel empowered to come out and just lay their racism on the line right now. They do not care, and I cannot, no, I can't, it can't happen. It cannot happen. And this dude literally caught COVID, got the best medical treatment, because obviously they're gonna throw all the resources at making sure the president is able and well, and you know, he's gonna come out and say, oh, you know, COVID is, it's, you know, fight it. If you're strong, you'll beat it. It's not a big deal. Like, dude, they were pumping you full of steroids and all kinds of antiviral medications, and here you are telling the regular Joe Schmo public that is struggling to pay for medical insurance that, oh, everything will be all right just because you survived it. Dude, you have the best resources at your disposal. Like, the hell is going on? And they're so reckless. Like, people need to take this thing serious, and it's not just 2020. This is gonna go into 2021 and even beyond. Like, I don't know when we will get to a place where we can go back to how it was before 2020. And I won't even call it back to normal, because this is our new normal. I have been loving this Rare Beauty lip balm. It's the shade Thankful. During the Sephora sale, I think I'm gonna pick up another shade of this, maybe 2, because I really like the formulation. I love this color. It's such a beautiful nude. I'm gonna pop on some earrings because I feel like I'm looking crazy. All right, now I feel more pulled together with the earrings, and I put on my little necklace. Oh, we need cheek products too. Wait a minute now. So yeah, like, people need to take this more seriously than they are. Like, this is an epidemic that we're in. And the thing about it is, I posted this on Twitter too, like, I'm not worried about dying from COVID. I am not worried about that. But I'm worried about the long-term effect, because people that survive COVID, yeah, they survive it. What the hell is that? Is that a helicopter? Yeah. the thing is, people survive COVID, but then they have long-term effects. I think I read on Twitter that there's a sports star that is asking for a kidney donation now because he has issues with his kidneys after surviving COVID. And it's like, what? There are long-term effects with your lungs, with your kidneys, with your organs. Like, things are not gonna be like all copacetic after you get over COVID, even if you survive it, you know what I mean? So I'm not worried necessarily about dying from COVID, but I'm definitely worried about what if I do get it, and yeah, I'll survive it, but what happens long term? Like, my aunt had chikungunya back in Jamaica. She caught it in Jamaica. It's a whole story, girl, but she caught it when she was in Jamaica, and yeah, she didn't die. She got over it, but then now she's experiencing like long-term effects. Like, she says the pains that she feels in her joints is just unbelievable, and I'm like, auntie, and my whole thing is too, I'm scared of giving it to, hold on, I need a brush. All right, here we are. I want to do something different. I'm gonna grab a Laura Mercier Candle Glow Sheer Perfecting Powder. I don't know if they still have these. This is shade number 3. This is kind of like the Hourglass Ambient Powders. It gives a luminous glow to the skin, so I'm just gonna use one of my squirrel hair brushes just to give me a little buff. But yeah, like, she's telling me about her long-term effects, and yeah, so I don't want to get sick too and then pass it on to family members, you know, and other people that may experience a different reaction than me. Maybe I'll be asymptomatic. Yeah, maybe it won't affect me personally. This is the NARS bronzer in Falaises. Listen, okay, you know, yeah, I may not die, but maybe I'll infect somebody who will die, and they'll go and infect somebody else that will die, and it's just a domino effect. So I am being extra cautious. I really want to travel. Like, traveling is a thing that I enjoy. I want to go to the beach. Like, I want to do all these things, but I will be inside, girl, and the thing about it is I like being inside anyway, so it's like not a big deal to me. But I can't understand how people are taking this so lightly. You might be cool, but what about everybody else? Like, this is a team effort, okay? This is a community project. It's all about herd immunity. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? All right, I'm getting hot. I'm getting hot and bothered. All right, I'm gonna go in with a gloss. This is from Lunar Beauty. It's the shade Starlight. Yeah, it's just people are being so reckless. I can't. So make sure you're registered to vote. Registration is ending for a lot of states, so hopefully you are registered and you're voting, and we need a change, okay? And we need to be careful. And oh, this eyeshadow looks so great. I'm just here to like have fun with you guys at the same time. Like, we're gonna get through this together. But I still need you guys to be aware and do your part, okay? Do your part, please. Look at this eyeshadow. Okay, look. How close can I get? I really love that sparkle from the Becca thing. I created a harsh line. I didn't mean to do that, but you know, it is what it is. But the Lorac eyeshadows are nice. Yeah, and look at the lips. I do like these Lunar Beauty lip glosses. Surprise, surprise. I was hesitant, so I was like, but then I was like, all right, just pick up a couple, and yeah, like them so far. All right, so that's gonna be it for me, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little chatty get ready with me, and enjoyed like talking through some of these products and just talking about everything and life and all that good stuff. But until my next video, wait. Enough of that, hold up. I'm gonna leave all the products listed below in the description box, along with links on where you can pick them up. Those links will have an asterisk next to them if they're an affiliate link. An affiliate link means I will get a small sales commission if you make a purchase through those links, which is a great way to support the channel, because I don't have Patreon and all that, right? I'm not gonna charge you guys for watching my content. I would rather you guys actually support someone else on Patreon that needs that support for their channels, you know what I mean? But for me, I'm doing pretty decent, so I would rather you funnel that into someone else. But a great way to show your support on my channel is to watch the ads, you know, as you do, and then shop through my links, because that's an easy way. There's no muss, no fuss. You don't pay extra. You're paying the same price, but I get a sales commission off of it, like a small sales commission. And I'm not affiliated with any of these companies or anything, right? I'm just using products that I like. But when you shop through those links, I'll get a small kickback. So I appreciate you using my links. Thank you guys so much. And you can just click through any link, okay? And you can shop as you would normally, like buy anything, and I will still get a kickback. So I really do appreciate that. If you're not comfortable with that, just shop the way you normally shop. No muss, no fuss. I'm still happy you're here watching the channel. And if you want to show some additional support, thumbs up, favorite, subscribe, all of that stuff, and share. Let the world know that we're here so we can grow more than 20 subscribers a month, okay? Anyway, I'm gonna leave links to my Instagram and Twitter where you can follow me along. And until my next video, which will be very soon, I'll talk to you. Bye guys.